further than the other sides. So this side's going to go out 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is as far as they'll spawn, and this means this is where the pressure plate's going to go. And then we go out 4 that way, but then the other 2 directions we only go out 3. So this one goes 1, 2, 3, and the pressure plate will go right here. So yeah, 1, 2, 3. And I believe this is the configuration for how far, 1, 2, 3, how far out I want these to go. I could be wrong, and that would be annoying if I was wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4. So then it goes out to here. So I simply hope I'm not wrong. Okay, yep, he spawned in the area that I removed the torch from, as predicted. And I believe that's all I have to do. I believe. 1, 2, 3, 3, 4. Then it's 1, 2, 3, and then I actually have to take out this wall. So I'm going to continue to dig this out, and then I will get back to you when more of the area is cleared. Alright everyone, I'm back. I had some fun talking to some people on the server who just joined recently because they saw my videos, so that was kind of cool. Anyways, I cleaned out this area, so this is all basically ready for pistons and such. The last thing I actually have to do is dig out the trench, or the pipeline, that the blaze will travel down before they reach their destination, which doesn't have to be too long, it can be pretty much however long I want. I'll probably make it to about right here. And then just kind of dig it out this way, and then this is where the blaze will come down. There'll be a locking mechanism, basically, that'll prevent more from coming down. That'll shut off access, and then there will be another switch that will turn on pistons that'll cause them to suffocate. So until this is ready, I'm going to block it off with some of this, but we need a way out of here as well. So we can just dig out. And it's actually sort of difficult to dig with this efficiency pick. It's basically one click and you're going to take out a ton of netherrack. Alright, so that's a tunnel out, okay. So what we need now are pressure plates on all the spaces where we're going to put pistons, or all the places where mobs are going to spawn on these elevated raised areas. So that means I probably won't do the top. I'll do the top floor last, because when I do the top floor, obviously things are going to spawn and that's not going to be any fun. So put them along here and here, here, and then we need redstone and redstone. And then just this pattern repeats on all the sides. And then the last thing we need are the actual pistons themselves, which are going to go just one deep into this wall. They are right here. Nope, that was too far back. You can see it's already pushing me. And then repeat the same thing over here. Oop. And then once again over here. And after this is done, all I really have to do is put a block in front of them and they are ready to go. Because right now they won't push me off, but if I obviously put a block in front of them, they will at that point be able to push me. So I'll do the other thing I've got to do is I've got to seal off these corners a little bit better than they are right now, which is probably going to do that, and then I'll probably do what I've done before, which is actually isolate these corners this way. And this will go all the way up to the top. This will reduce my spawning a little bit, but I prefer it this way. And then we just repeat the same on that floor, and then we've got to do it up top, which is going to cost a little bit more stuff, basically. In other news, I wanted to talk about something while I'm doing this. The Reddit Minecraft competitive tournament stuff, RMCT group, the guys who do Race for Wool, they are, well, I mean, we're all gearing up for RMCT number 3. So this is the third time we've had a Race for Wool tournament, official, all this nonsense. It's really cool because, you know, it's the third time's a charm, all that kind of stuff. I've been in the last 2. I was in RMCT 1 and I was on RMCT 2. Both times I lost, or my team, Mine Inc., lost in the second round. But we did have a lot of fun. There was a lot of cool stuff that went on. I got to play against Etho and Sethbling, and they played against the winners of the RMCT 2 tournament. So, you know, if you're an Etho or a Sethbling fan, you've probably seen those videos, or at least Etho's videos. I'm not sure what Sethbling uploaded, if anything at all. But yeah, you might have seen those videos around. And excuse me, my Skype's on. I'm sure it's bugging you. There's, I guess Redstone they're going to be in this tournament, but they're going to be under a different name. They're going to have one less member, but again, Etho and Sethbling are in the tournament, and there's a good chance that I could play against them. I am a sub for one of the team members. Anyways, I'm a sub for one of the teams taking place, but we'll have to see what happens down the road. Anyways, so okay, the top floor is going to be, once again, pressure plates along here, which I think I'll put down last because I will, you know, not, you know, I just don't want Blaze to, like, do that. I mean, it's not a big deal because I have fire resist potions, but they're kind of annoying. And I haven't put down all the stuff yet. So this means we've got redstone, 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 and pressure plate, and these things, and this is going to take a little bit, so I'm going to cut, and then I'll do this floor, and then I'll come back and work on the bottom section. Get that all straightened out before we unleash the horde here. Alright, so I have basically everything but the pressure plates down. So this floor is going to be done as soon as I decide to actually finish it off, and this one I haven't really done anything with because I wanted an access way, but now I can seal this off because I'm going to move on to the last section, which is going to be over here. So before I go too much further, I've got to put down the last of these, which is simply going to be like this, and then the pistons themselves extend like this. And at this point too, I can probably go ahead and start putting down the actual blocks in front of the pistons. And I can't seem to get back over, of course. Oh no. Well, I'll go put those on later, but for right now I can put the rest of these on. And also seal this off. And lastly, put the last 2 pistons on. At least the last 2 pistons that are a part of getting the mobs down to the bottom floor. And that is pretty much good enough. Except for these, of course. And that leaves me out of bricks. Which is kind of sad. Nope. Okay. Didn't I have a way out of here? Oh yeah, I blocked it off. There we go. So this is the ground floor. This is where I'm going to have the mobs come down and land. So for this, I need a 2-piston system, or a set of pistons, in order to contain them and keep the blaze from ruining my day. So the first piston's probably going to extend right about, let's say, switch out some bricks here. Let's say this is the platform where they're going to stand on. So I'm going to be standing actually below them. Their headspace is going to be right here. So that means we need to put pistons here to cause them to suffocate. And they're going to have to push in non-transparent blocks, so opaque blocks, and basically crush their headspace. So put these here. So I have to wire these two up in a way that they allow me to extend them both at the same time and crush the mobs before they get a chance to do anything else. So what I'll probably end up doing is, let's see, oh, how should I wire these? That is a good question. I'll try to find out a way to wire these and then get back. Alright guys, I did pretty much all the wiring and everything down here. So here's the switch. We flip, and this extends the pistons up top here. You can see they had the glass in front of them. A little bit difficult to see. What this does is it prevents more blaze from falling down into the killing chamber while the blaze are being killed. So once I'm ready to harvest, I simply flip the switch, and we go to town with that. This contraption back here is where the actual blaze will be killed. So what we'll do is press the button, and you can see the wiring going around. So right now these blocks are extended. This will be in the blaze headspace, and then they retract after a given amount of time. Now I know right now the delay definitely isn't long enough. It needs to be quite a bit longer, but I figured I'd get something together because I didn't really want to mess with it too much today. At least the timing, and I'll get to that later. But what I wanted to do was get the last floors finished up and then actually turn it on so that I can start actually doing things. To do that, I might have to go up through the bottom. I'm not really sure how I want to get up there. Oh, crap. Okay, so there's still the floor here. That's what I thought. Cool. And definitely going to need some fire resistance. Alright, so what I need to do here is get rid of... Oh, shoot. Really? Really? Oh, I'm 1 piston short. Alright, I'll be back with the last piston. Gotta go back to my base to get it. Alright, well that got fixed. No problem at all. Just gotta make sure all of the back walls are in. Okay, they are. And then I need 1 redstone. Woot. And however much stone I have left. I think this will be enough, isn't it? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12. Oh shoot. Am I missing something else now? Oh, you gotta be kidding. I need more pressure. Oh boy. Alright, I'll be back again. Alright, here we go. So things probably will get a little hectic once I start taking these torches down. Because blaze will start spawning. Ew. ouch, ouch, ouch. Sheesh. These guys. Man. They do not take no for an answer, do they? Okay, now these ones, I thought I used to have them all the way up, but I guess that's okay if they're down there. These corner pieces right here, I thought I extended them all the way to the ceiling the last time. I used to play this, or that I made this system here. Do not knock me off, Blaze. That would be not good. I'm almost done. And the last one is here. Alright, that's all of them. So now I'm going to go town spawn. Get out of here. Because I don't want to sit around there and wait for them to derp around more. And I'll go back to the nether. And seal this off quickly. Alright, so check this out. We got Blaze coming into the system. Everything should be running at this point. Ouch. And the Blaze spawner should be active from right here. Yes, it is. Okay, cool. That's what I was really looking for, making sure that it was still active. Okay, so if we want to harvest, we simply close the top so they can't get out, and we extend the pistons. Again, taking damage. So what I have to do basically is fine-tune this to make them easy to kill. So they're still a little bit hard to kill, even after doing all of that. But this is a great way to get experience, definitely a worthwhile grinder to make. I wonder how far... Probably have to stand like right here in order for it to be active. But anyways, that's all I have for today. I just wanted to get this Blaze spawner together and everything, and kind of wait for it to work and stuff. I'll fine-tune it later, and then this is where I'll get a lot of experience from. But yeah, that's all I wanted to show off. We'll be probably on the Adventure Time world next time, and once I find time to get on there, doing some renovations around the base, and I want to record some of that. So I will talk to you guys later, and until next time then. Hey guys, Silver Contrail here. It's been a little bit since I've played on the Faction War server. I've been really busy lately, and I've been playing on a different Faction War server, believe it or not. Just kind of randomly playing on that, but this is still the server I'm going to be playing on, and I've got some stuff I want to do today. So, with 1.3 and experience changing and all that stuff, enchanting is definitely a lot easier. Level 30 enchants, really nice. I'm really enjoying that still. I just enchanted this, got that really easily. And with everything else that I have, I'm going to make something new today, something that I've been putting off. I used to have it until the nether got reset on this server. There was a reset of the world when we changed over to some new plugins and some stuff. So we have a new warp sign, which takes us straight to the nether, and also reduces my frame rate to about 0. But in all seriousness, this is where we're going to be building something today. This is it, turn my sound down. Sorry about that. So before the server got restarted, I had a really nice blaze farm. I really liked it. It was really fun, because it was a really easy way to get experience. There are two really good spawners in this game that I feel are two good grinders. The first one is the Enderman spawner, which I think or the Enderman grinder, which I think is definitely the best grinder in the game, and then the second one being the Blaze grinder, which I say is the second best in the game. So the reason I like the Blaze spawner so much is pretty obvious. You know what? I've got these 8-minute potions with me, I'm just gonna start using them. You know, forget these guys. The main reason... lost my train of thought. Silly Blaze. The main reason I like farming Blaze is because they give 20 experience, so that's really cool. You know, that's more experience than any other mob, I believe. And secondly, because they give an actually decent drop. How did he deal damage to me? I wonder if it's because he hit me or something. I don't know. Oh, my helmet's broke. Once again, my skin is not appearing on the server. So yeah, 20 experience is really nice. You know, you're just not going to get anything better than that, honestly. It's just not going to happen. So on that note, there is some... The problem with the blaze spawner is that it's really tough to make. You have to really focus on getting the blaze to work for you and getting them into a funnel and then of course suffocating them, and that's all going to take a lot of work to do. And that's why we have the piston arrangements that Etho first posted, or well, not first, but that a lot of people use Etho's design for. I don't believe he was first anyways, correct me if I'm wrong. And Tavi Rider just did a video on a cheap blaze farm which doesn't use any pistons, and it seems to work pretty well. It's basically the same thing as Etho's design, but it doesn't use pistons. It just is like a chamber where they just fall all the way down. And you know, as he was showing it off, it seemed to work pretty well, and I was like, hey, I could do that. But on the other hand, I have the pistons to make it efficient, so I'm going to do that. Because they're still going to take time to fall down, and you know, if they're taking the time, I might as well abuse that, or speed that up, I should say. And server admin is on, which is whatever. Okay, so the first thing we gotta do is isolate the top, and I believe I've done that. And okay. I think this is an okay start. They're probably still gonna be spawning though, but I guess it's whatever at this point. The next thing I need to do actually is get rid of that. I need to figure out where the blaze are gonna spawn in this room, and they spawn on different sides. Okay, so that side, the side with the larger bead on the glowstone, I have to extend